Hello people of the internet. Well, we're on the second top shelf. I did part 1 earlier and this is part 2 of this shelf that you're seeing on the screen now. So we're doing the left hand side. So let's start with the ones that was on the top. So there's the Dr. Seuss colouring book, which I took off the single-sided shelf the other day and put on the double-sided shelf. I'm keeping will colour, hopefully. Then there's this Japanese one which I moved up there. I bought it in my Japanese haul. Quite like some of these. I like the fact that it's a slightly smaller size. What is this one? Colours make me happy. Some examples of how to colour. See, I like that one. Don't like the religious-y bits. Maybe this is something Easter. I think it might be celebrations. I'm going to put that one on there onto the back burner for now. Then we've got the first Eerie book that I bought, which is lovely, and I'm going to put it with my other Eerie, so I'm keeping that one. And then there's this Fantasy Season one. Not sure. What does that say? It's in English. May all of your wishes come true. I thought it said may a lot of your wishes come true. This is a bit too scribbly drawing for me. Letting it go. Magical City and Magical Journey. These ones are a little bit of an emotional thing for me because my husband bought these. These are old. 2016 here. My husband bought these for me when I was diagnosed with ME quite a few years ago, and I was stuck at home. I was bedbound for 9 months, and he bought me these to colour in bed, and I've seen some wonderful pictures done with them, but they're really not my style. But they both, this one's particularly transports me back. I'm going to get emotional, I can't believe it. This one particularly, my husband bought it for me. He bought me, at the same time he bought me this, a nail smoother machine thing and a yoga mat. And we went out for the day to a zoo, and I didn't have much energy because I was just getting better. And I don't know whether this, you know, it just sort of reminds me of turning a corner and getting better, but it's, pictures are bloody horrible in it, and that's a part of my life that's gone and closed now. And then he bought me this one at Christmas following up from it, because he bought me the other one and I was really pleased with it when it, I'm letting them both go, but I've coloured in that one a little bit. Where is it? Just on the intro page, just there. Anyway, I'm letting them go. Closing that chapter. Ooh. Then here comes Kirby. Oh, I remember buying these. I remember having no Kirby's. Kirby came out when I was in my gap, when I was not colouring for a while. You know, between 2000 and, I don't know, between 2016 and 2020, and so I bought the whatever the works had. I sort of like bought everything that the works had for a £5. So I got all my entire Kirby collection pre these three for like £3 each, and then I was on the Kirby bandwagon, so I bought, you know, them as they come out. I have been good so far, and I've not bought the new one, which I can't even remember what it's called, Aliens or something. So let me go through these realistically. I had coloured in Kirby recently. Oh, see. Will I ever? Will I ever? Oh, octopuses, hate them. Animorphia? No. Imaginomorphia. Slugs. Quite like that one. So these are really intense little bitty ones. I don't mind that one. See, I don't like jellyfish, but I do like all the flowers that are coming out of it. Quite like that one. Quite like that. I hate it when they've got writing on it like that. Yeah, quite like that one. Okay, that's on the maybe pile with that Japanese colour-y one. What's this one? Lithomorphia. Oh, I like this one. Now I can see myself colouring this one. I don't like the hag, but I like that one. I don't like the spiders. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. No, some horrible ones in it. But I can see the two dragons. Looks going on the maybe pile with Imaginomorphia. I've got the two skinny ones there. Oh, these are single-sided as well. These pictures are in another book somewhere, aren't they? Isn't one of the other books a merge of these two? Yes, because I've coloured that. Does that mean the castle one? Yeah, I've coloured that as well. And I've coloured that. Which means it's this one, isn't it? It's a combination of two books in one. Okay. Yeah, I've coloured in it. I have coloured the crown. Came out alright, didn't it? And I have coloured the skull, which I really enjoyed. One of my favourites. So that's a keep. And these two might as well go because I don't need two lots of the same picture. And then we've got World Within Worlds. I think I like this one. I like the weirdness. Weirdness is not the right word, though it is a little bit detailed. Though it is a little bit detailed, just a bit, eh? Quite like that one. Fragile World. I do like this one. This is probably my favourite one, not that I've coloured in it yet. That's staying. That's staying. I want to keep them in order. Staying. Animorphia was staying, wasn't it? Or was it maybe? Or was it going? No, it was going, wasn't it? I just hadn't put it on the floor. I put it next to me. Yeah. Animorphia going. And then Mythical World. Oh, that's too scary for me, this one, I think. Yeah, I'm never going to colour Dragon Man, Scorpion Man. No, let's go in. So I have those three, Fragile World, Wondermorphia and World Within Worlds. Keep those three. Let's just have another look at these. Which one was this? Mythomorphia. Quite like that one actually. I said that before, didn't I? Prefer this one to the... It's less scary. So I'm keeping that one. And Mythomorphia stays. And Imaginomorphia. And I'm going to keep one of the ones that have got the bits in. Yeah, okay, I'll keep that one. So I'm keeping 5. 1, 2, 3, 5 of my Kirby's and letting 4. Yeah, letting 4 go. Good. Okay, on to the Circle of Life and Nature Mandalas. Is this the end of the shelf? Oh no, I've got money halfway through. Circle of Life. Have I done anything in it? It's very bitty. See, that's nice, but they're very bitty. if I've not done anything in it, I think for the second time I'm going to let it go, because I originally was going to let it go and then I took it back out the pile because I saw a lot of work done in it and it looked nice. Don't like bugs. There's a lot of bugs in this. Let's have a look at Nature Mandalas. I have done some in this one. One, maybe, two. And I did that. See what it looks like on the camera. Very bright red on the camera. Took me bloody ages. Is it single-sided? No, wished it was. I think I'm going to let Circle of Life go. Why has the hedgehog got flowers growing out of its back, and where's the rest of it? Like it's spine. I don't know, I don't like weirdness. They're both going on the maybe pile. Now this, love this. And this is why I want less books. This is the reason. Because I want to look at my books and go, oh, mouse guard, I want to colour in that. Not, yeah, which one shall I colour in? I can't see the wood for the trees. I don't want Fragile World. Do I want this? Do I want that? I just want to literally grab and colour the ones that I want to colour. That one is definitely staying. Right, let's get the next stack down. Okay, next stack, next stack. And this one's mostly grayscale, I think. This one. Now, my mum bought me this one for Christmas, and she put it off my wish list. So, and this was 2020, Christmas 2020. Yeah, because I'd started colouring in October, and I put this one on my wish list. And when my mum gave it to me, she said, it was all wrapped up, and she went, "Oh, I got this off your wish list." She said, "I'm not sure if you're going to like it." And then when I undid it, I said, "No, it's exactly what I wanted." She said, "But have a look inside it." She said, "Colouring books aren't like what they used to be." And I must admit, when I undid it, I was like, yeah, it isn't what I used to be. They look like is it woodcut stamp sort of things. But I thought, last time I went through my books, I thought, I'm going to keep it. Because I thought I'd colour the birds in. I've got a bird reference book downstairs because I'm a member of the RSPB and all this kind of stuff. And then I thought I'd do some fancy backgrounds. Well, one thing I have learned in the last 3 years that I've been colouring is, number one, I don't do fancy backgrounds. I don't actually like doing backgrounds full stop. I don't like doing like edge to edge pictures. I like doing just the middle. I have done backgrounds, but they, for me, they don't add to the, you know, experience. But also, some of these birds are so dark. So thank you, Mummy. That was lovely of you to buy this, but I'm not going to keep this one. That one's going. This one, oh, I've had this one a really long time. I got this from the works. Oh. Before I was colouring, let's have a look. Yeah, 2015. So this would have been in my first colouring era before my break from colouring for 3 years. And I haven't done anything in it. It's one of them ones like them Kew Gardens ones with the like sample that you're supposed to follow in the corner, which is tiny, and the bird. And I'm never going to colour in it. So that one goes. That's the same with this one. This came from the works. It was probably £3. I quite like the fact that you get full page to follow along with. Quite like the fact, you know, it's botanically, so you can sort of see how to shade things. But I'm not going to colour in it. So that one can go. I might do that one as a lot actually with the Kew Garden ones. And then there's 3. They all the same. Oh yeah, I like these ones. These are by Margaret Tarrant. The illustrations are by Margaret Tarrant. These all come from the works as well. And they've got the colour picture that you follow along and that you colour in. But these are cuter. These are more cartoony. You know, the old illustrations like you used to get in Enid Blyton books, aren't they? Fabulous. And though I would never be able to do it as good as that, I would have a go at colouring it because they're cute. That looks like my mum. But it's a fairy and it's cute. Yeah, I like that book. I think that was the first one I got. I bought it for my mum, but she didn't want it. And then 2 more came out. I think they're in the order that they came out. Look at these old school images. I love them. So cute. Yeah. See, look at this, and I want to grab my pencils and get stuck straight in. That's a bit fine detail-y, that one, but these ones, oh yeah. Love those 2. And then there's a 3rd one. Actually, let's just check they are in the right order. 2017 on that one. 2020 on that one. And then this one, yeah, still Margaret. Is this Margaret? Oh, this is not just Margaret. No, it's that one. Ooh, so this one was all Margaret Tarrant. And then it must have been popular because these 2 are rendered in soft luminous colours by foremost illustrations Margaret Tarrant, Renee Cloak, Molly Brett and Hilda Miller. So cute. And what was the date on this one then? 2021. Yeah, so they are in order. Oh yeah, some of these images are more... Look, that is not as well formed as the Margaret Tarrant image, is it? It's more scratchy. But then that one's adorable. Fabulous. I love that. That picture there, that little girl. People have a certain... That one's illustrating. Wouldn't that be good to do that in markers? It's a shame that it'll ruin the picture on the back. But I'll have to do it in pencil then, won't I? Look, that girl there. She just reminds me of the images that we used to get in Bunty and Judy. Look, one of the 4 Marys dressed as a fairy for the play. Just takes me back, transports me back to my childhood, which is what colouring's all about, really. Alright, more grayscales. So these 2. Innocence, Rachel Mintz. This is very similar style to that Colour My Sweetness one that I didn't keep for Christmas, and I said that Bee Colouring was excellent at doing these pictures. She does such a good job. These again, they remind me of what used to be on Christmas cards and birthday cards in the 80s and 70s, but yeah, not for me. In fact, Bee Colouring, if you want this and you don't have it, drop me a message on Instagram and I'll send it to you. I mean, you might already have it because you love these kind of sort of pictures. Okay, and then we've got another grayscale one, which is Fantasy Dolls. And this one was sent to me by Emma Colours for me to practice grayscale faces. But it's, I've not coloured in it. And I know Emma said, you know, she wanted me to, if she's going to send books to people, she wants them to colour in them, which is fair enough. I would be the same. But they're too misty for me. Their edges are not defined enough for me. I know that I'd be alright doing it, but... Right, that bit in the hair, I wouldn't know what's hair, what's pearls and what's flowers. They look like lilies, but it's too sketchy for me, so that one's going to go as well. If you're in the UK and you would like it, as that was sent to me for free, I will send it on to someone. It's a pay it forward thing, so they're both going. Let's move these out of the way. Ones that I'm keeping. So I've got my room on my desk. Alright, then we get to the Charles Santore collection. Now, this one is... Right, so it's Aesop's Fables, which is just Aesop's Fables, isn't it? And then they're all coloured in. And then there's this one, which is Illustrations from Classics Tales. And this one comes from the Wizard of Oz. Oh, Beatrix Potter. So there's a mix. So look, that's Beatrix Potter. That's lovely. See, this has got nice defined edges. I'd know where to stop. There's that monkey again, which was just in Aesop's Fables. Beatrix Potter Frog. Jeremy Fisher. What's that one? Nana and the Velveteen Rabbit. Yeah, I haven't got the Velveteen Rabbit. It wasn't a book that I ever... Look at that Peter Rabbit. And isn't that adorable? I want to colour that one. That's Wizard of Oz. There's that big frog again from Aesop's Fables. How many Aesop's Fables would I actually colour? Maybe. No. 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 Yes, no. Maybe. See, that monkey's in it twice anyway. No. I like Aesop's Fable. I used to read them to my brother when I was a kid. He used to get in bed with me. Well, that sounds rude. So I was 4 when he was born. So when I got to about 8, he was 4. And in the morning he used to get up, come into my bed, and I used to read him an Aesop's Fable in the bed in the morning before Mum and Dad got up. So he was 4 and I was 8. There was nothing untoward going on. See, that's nice. I'd colour that one. Alright, I think I'm going to keep... Definitely going to keep those two because it's a bit of everything. And then we get the actual Wizard of Oz book. And it's when there's a story. I'm not too sure. Unless I would colour the whole thing in. And... oh, look, that's the wizard. He's giving him a brain. Oh, the story is really nice, isn't it? But it's when they've got a story. I never want to... If it was just like a black and white storybook to me rather than a colouring book. I'm mumbling away here. Mumble, mumble, mumble. It's literally a stream of consciousness when I do these videos of what I'm actually thinking. Food for a poppies lulled him into a dangerous sleep. You mean he went into an opium slumber? I love the Wizard of Oz. I love the Wizard of Oz film. Put that one to one side a minute. And then Peter Rabbit. Oh, so this one's nicer because it's bigger illustrations. I'm going to keep all my Charles Santoris. I was going to let them two go because they're sort of repeated in these books, but I'm keeping all my Charles Santoris. Okay, on the keep pile. And then the next one is Curiosity Shop, which I bought this forever ago when it first came out. So when did it came out? It came out in 2016, so before this colouring era. I never coloured in it because it's very dark. And then when I did a declutter before, I went through my books the first time round. When I came back to colouring, I went through my books. And then I was like, no, I'm never going to colour in this. And then when I went through the books, when I was listing them on eBay, I pulled this one out thinking, yeah, actually I would colour in it. But I absolutely wouldn't. It's just not my thing. Okay, next. Next is the Ink House. Now, this book is one of the reasons why I want to declutter. I would love to sit and colour this one. Really want to do it. And consequently, the others detract me from a book like that. Snugglepot, Cuddle Pie and Friends. This was sent to me by the lovely Sarah from Chronic Colouring Down Under. It's very similar, I think, again, to sort of like, them cute baby sort of fairy things. Keeping that. Look at this. I got 2 copies of the Ink House Colouring Heaven because I wanted to practice in this before I ruined my book. I'm keeping both of them because I still want to do that. Colin Thompson. I bought this book because I really thought this was the type of book that I wanted to colour in, and I started doing this and I had no idea how to colour back in the day, and I got really frustrated. But I'm still keeping this book, and I'm keeping the Busy World Special. Or am I? Do I need this one? Actually, I don't know if I need this one. If I'm going to keep one, I'll just keep the book. And I think I'm going to get rid of Busy World Special, because this has got much nicer paper. Thick paper. But then this is single-sided. No, Busy World Special's going. Colin Thompson stays. Then this is all I have left of my Colouring Heaven collection. Fantasy Figures Special. So when that started, then I was thinking, quite like this, quite like that, quite like that, quite like that. Put that one to the side, and then Nouveau Fairies. I don't think I'm ever gonna for that, and then Canuco Agusa, which I do really like. That stays. Some of these are nice. That's nice. I've never coloured in one creative colour in heaven, I don't think. I don't know why. Letting it go. Letting it go. Oh, I've only got one creative heaven left. Oh. Okay, these are the last 3 books. Exotic Bird, colour by number. This paper is like really old colouring book paper, and I really thought that I would colour in this, but I can't imagine what you couldn't use alcohol markers in it because it would seep through to the other side. No, just letting it go. Don't even contemplate it. Now this, I hunted around this for ages. I think it's beautiful. There's pages in it that are already coloured, and then there's pages in it that are coloured, and then this you're supposed to colour yourself. Parts of it have already been done. I think this is a beautiful book, and I'm keeping it because I think it's a beautiful book. And then last, for these 4 shelves and just the watercolour books left, is this. That's the longest colouring book in the world. Got some nice pictures in it, but it is very bitty. I love the fact that the background's already done and that it goes around the world. But I don't think I'm ever going to colour in it. I don't think I'm ever going to sit there. This would be fabulous for a club to do or a school to do, just have it laid out and everyone dips in and does a bit. But I don't think that's going to be me. Look, that's going to go. Oh, what a big stack has gone. So I'm going to put all these on the shelf and I'm going to show you the gaps. Okay, so that's that shelf and that's that shelf. I have moved the Erie books to there and the Canuco Agusa books to there. Joanna Basford books, the 3 of them remain. Oh, I missed 2 books. Oh no, they're the little. Yeah, definitely keeping those. Now I know I need to have room for another Rita Berman to come, and I'm probably going to buy the other books of those, like the teddy bear one. If I colour in that, then I get it. But this, look at this, look at the gaps. These ones here, they're very gappy as well. If they're on the side, that's because they've got a whip in them. And that, I wish there was a way of getting all 3 shelves, like one. Well, that shelf's definitely going to be freed up, isn't it? Because by the time I move those out, they'll be able to go on there somewhere. So, oh, it's much nicer. And now look at those and go. And someone said to me, can you do a video at the end about how many books you've let go? I just realised my window's open. My next door neighbour's probably been listening to me this whole time. Anyway, can you let us know how many you let go? Here's the stack for today, by the way. It's just there. Yes, I can. I have packed them all in a box to keep them all nice and safe, but I will count them all up. And oh, it's so nice having just this little subset of beautiful books that I can't wait to colour. Fabulous. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's me just rambling away on my own. Say goodbye, Pippa. Goodbye.